It's Cody. Sent you that whole slew of videos, which should get you most of the way through. There's a couple things else that you won't be obvious from those videos. If you go to your corporate event photos, for example, you'll see all these pins or photos here. And if you actually go to edit this page, which you can go here and go edit page, what you will get is not very useful. You'll just see this bracket, these brackets here, which is called a short code, and basically it just says pinboard and then GT pinboards equals corporate events. So that makes it really easy for you to create new pinboards should the need arise. Basically, you just create a new page, which is covered in those other videos, and then you just paste something like this here. Now, just so you know, this if you got rid of this and it was just pinboards or pinboard, it would be every single pin that you've created over here. This GT pinboards equals corporate events limits it, and so what you need to know is if you go into pins and go down to pinboards, you'll see here's that corporate event slug. That's where I got this from. So let's say if you wanted to create one that was just vineyard dinner photos, you could go back to this and change this from corporate events to vineyard dinner. And then if you go back and reload the page, it'll just have those two vineyard dinner pins. So I'm going to go ahead and change that back. So to actually create the pins, it's really easy. You just highlight the pins tab over here. I'm going to wait for 1 second. You just highlight pins and then you click add new. And so then you say this is a new pin. This is the long description of the pin. This is a short caption. And then over here you have your pin boards. So we could put under corporate events, vineyard dinner, or product photography, or we can say add new pin board. And we can give it a top level category, or we can say this belongs to corporate events. So we'll say it belongs to corporate events, and we'll call this like SF Giants game. So if you had a lot of photos from a San Francisco Giants game, you could create a new pin board and put them in there under corporate events. And then just click add new pin board. To actually add the pin, you go down here to set featured image. Click select files. I'll just find a sample photo here. No, that's not going to work. It's too small. Try that again. And we'll click use as featured image, save all changes, and then close this, and then we'll publish. So notice we gave this the SF Giants pin board, but SF Giants was a subcategory of corporate events. So if we go back to corporate events, we will actually see that pin we just created in here because it includes the children in there. So that's how you create a pin. It's really easy, and the rest of the video should tell you everything else you need to know. Of course, if you need our help for clarifying or another video, we'll be happy to make it for you. Well, that's it, man. Talk to you soon.